My dad's voice cuts through the chatter, pride evident in his tone. Actually, yes, I'm in talks to direct a new indie film. It's still early, but I'm really excited about it. That's wonderful, sweetheart, my mom chimes in. Out of the corner of my eye, I see Michael's jaw clench. We haven't exactly talked about this project yet, and I know he's not thrilled about the hours it will demand. The atmosphere feels off, maybe it's Vivian's constant whispering to Michael or the sympathetic glances Rachel keeps throwing my way, but I push those thoughts aside. It's our anniversary, after all. Everything is perfect, right? The party's in full swing and I'm feeling good. Maybe it's the champagne, or maybe it's just the joy of having all our friends and family here. Either way, it's time to cut the cake. Michael, honey, let's cut the cake, I call out, giggling as I approach the elegantly decorated cake. Michael weaves through the crowd toward me, but before I can pick up the knife, Vivian's voice cuts through the noise. Wait just a moment, we have a family tradition for this. Let's do it properly. I roll my eyes, feeling emboldened by the bubbly warmth. Oh, come on, Vivian, it's just cake. Without waiting, I grab the knife and playfully slice a small piece. The next thing I know, there's a sharp crack and stinging pain flashes across my face. The room goes eerily silent. It takes a second for me to realize what just happened. Michael, my husband, slapped me in front of everyone. My cheek burns, but the humiliation is far worse. I feel the weight of everyone's eyes on me, the collective gasps echoing in the room. Without a word, I turn and run, barely hearing Sophia call my name as she follows. Upstairs in our bedroom, I collapse, and Sophia wraps her arms around me as I break down. Emma, oh my God, are you okay? I can't believe he did that. I don't know what happened, I stammer, still in shock. Sophia's voice turns firm. Emma, listen to me, this isn't okay. You need to leave him. This isn't the first time he's been controlling, you know it. I hear raised voices from downstairs, my dad's fury cutting through the murmur. How dare you put your hands on my daughter? I bury my face in my hands. This can't be happening. It's all a misunderstanding, right? Sophia's phone buzzes. She glances at it, her face hardening. It's a text from Rachel, she says. You won't believe this, Vivian's actually praising Michael for what he did. She's recording it. I feel sick. How did everything go so wrong so fast? Sophia says gently, you don't have to go back down there. We can leave right now. But I shake my head. No, I need to fix this. It was just a misunderstanding. Despite Sophia's protests, I reapply my makeup, carefully covering the red mark on my cheek. I force a smile, though it feels like it's cracking at the edges, and head back downstairs. The party is still going, but the atmosphere is thick with tension. I hear whispers and catch sideways glances, but I push through. Everything's fine, I announce, my voice only slightly shaky. Just had a little too much champagne, that's all. I spend the rest of the night in a daze, playing the perfect hostess, laughing at jokes and refilling glasses, all while avoiding Michael's eyes. When the last guest finally leaves, I slip upstairs and collapse into bed, faking a headache to avoid talking to him. Now I'm lying here wide awake, replaying not just tonight, but the past few years, the times Michael would joke at my expense in front of others, how he always seemed to know where I was and who I was with, and how Vivian was always there, hovering, criticizing, pushing. I roll over, burying my face in the pillow. It was just a mistake, right? He didn't mean it. He loves me, doesn't he? Weeks have passed since the party, and I've thrown myself into work, trying to bury the memory of that night. I've been avoiding calls from Sophia and my parents, making excuses about being too busy with a new project. It's easier than facing the truth. Emma, we need to go over these storyboards, Jack, the new producer, says as he walks into my office. I look up, startled. All right, sorry, I was lost in thought. Jack smiles, and for the first time in weeks, I feel seen. No worries. How about we grab some coffee and go through them? As we work, I find myself relaxing. Jack actually listens to my ideas, values my input, it's refreshing. Then my phone buzzes. Sophia again. I silence it quickly. Everything okay? Jack asks, concern in his eyes. I force a smile. Yeah, just personal stuff. Later that day, I finally cave and call Sophia back. Emma, thank God, she says as soon as she answers. We need to talk. Can you meet me? There's something in her voice that makes me agree. An hour later, I'm sitting across from Sophia and Rachel in a quiet cafe, my stomach in knots. Emma, we found some things, Sophia starts, her voice soft. Rachel, show her. Rachel slides a folder across the table toward me. I'm so sorry, Emma, but you need to see this. My hands tremble as I open the folder. Financial records, emails, photos, my world starts spinning. He's been embezzling from your company, Sophia says gently. And that's not all. Rachel pulls out her phone and plays an audio recording. I hear Michael's voice, followed by Vivian's. We need to get control of her assets before she catches on, Michael says. Once the divorce. Now you can watch the second part by pressing share and more.